There were a few pivotal matchups tonight in the Badger Conference, matchups that will affect the high school football playoff matrix. So let's start with the Mount Horeb Barneveld Vikings against the 3-1 Stoughton Vikings. Mount Horeb up 24-7, Jack Wilson on the carry, and the ball's out. Logan Henstrom finds it and picks it up, and it's Stoughton ball. But MHB would get it back, and here's Brooks Hendrickson. He finds Henry DeRosier up the middle. DeRosier breaks a tackle, cuts back and takes it to the house. He's stoked, and it's 30-7 Mount Horeb. Later, Hendrickson comfortable, and he hits Colin Hagg, and Hagg gets in for a half dozen. Tack on a conversion, and it's 38-7 MHB. They're rolling, and then Hendrickson over the defender finds Jack Wilson. Wilson cuts it back and eventually goes all the way. 44-7 Mount Horeb. They would eventually go on the road and take the Battle of the Vikings 44-19. And now undefeated Milton hosting 3-1 Monona Grove, whose only blemish was a 1-point loss to Wanakee. Early, game's tied at 7. Jake Cummings hits Carson Biddick, and Biddick is gone. Nothing but green grass ahead. Milton takes the lead 13-7, and the Redhawks are trying to defend that home grass. The ensuing kickoff, though, it's a bouncer, and Mackay Fowler grabs it, and he's like, let me be patient, and now go. He bounces off his own guy and turns on the Jets all the way back to tie the game. The PAT would give Monona Grove a 14-13 lead on the kickoff return. Later, Cummins looks for Carson Biddick, but it's picked off by Fowler. Huge game for Fowler and Monona Grove. What a game it was. Your final score, Monona Grove 36, Milton 29. And a huge matchup in Division II. Holman, ranked 5th in the state, hosting Reedsburg. After a pair of opening 3-and-outs, Holman quarterback Colin Williams fakes the handoff and takes it in himself. Vikings strike first, 7-0. That lit the spark. Reedsburg answering right back. Will Mykonowicz powering his way through defenders and in. We're all tied up at 7. But the Vikings were not done. On the first play after the kickoff, Holman goes to the air. Williams launching a 77-yard dime to Rylan Eichhoff. Eichhoff, just like that, it's 14-7 Holman with 3 minutes left in the half. But Reedsburg would respond once again, sticking with their workhorse. Mykonowicz breaking tackles and muscling in his second score of the night. We're tied 14-14 heading into halftime, but that's when the game was stopped due to weather. That game will resume tomorrow at 1 p.m. And a few other updates in the Capital Conference. Lodi hands Clinton its first loss of the season, 36-0, a big win for the Blue Devils. And back to the Badger Large, DeForest was leading Oregon 21-14 late. Last we heard, no final there. We'll put that final score on our website when we get it.